Nigga, I do this. I thought you knew this. Pop that old shit out. By my dick. What's up, nigga?
What's up, everybody? This is Marquise Dupree with Doc Sports. 2025 college football season. Of course, we talk all sports, but today we got college football. This is the kickoff show for the season. Now, we have a few big games, and we want to talk about them. We know there's a lot more games to be played around the week one. We're going to get into those two as we get closer, but I just wanted to talk about the big matchups. The matchups, for what I see, that's really, really huge and that's really going to catch everybody's attention. And out the gate, let's talk about Texas and Ohio State. Texas and Ohio State. Now, we know we got the great quarterback, Archie Manning. You know, everybody's want to see what he's going to do. He's the mecca of quarterbacks, so they say. And I think he's going to be all right. Like I say, he surprised me with his running last year when he was out. Ohio State, we really don't know what they're going to have coming out the gate, but hey, they had a phenomenal season, which you cannot deny. I mean, hey, I guess it's the Ohio State, so they say. Another big matchup, and I'm just going to kind of, what we're just kind of doing, just kind of introducing everybody to the huge matchup. I'm going to get into the date and the time probably here shortly, so I just really want to just kind of scan through the matchups real quick, just to kind of give everybody an opportunity to kind of say, hey, this is the kickoff week of college football, and this is what it's going to look like, and this is how it's going to be, and all that fun stuff, you know. All right. So, and we have LSU and Clemson. Clemson. Y'all think Clemson is going to Clemson this year, or you think Clemson is going to actually win some games? Which, you know, hell, that was a lot better than Florida State. Keep in mind, Florida State only won 2 games, and we're going to get to that Florida State and Bama game. And I know that's what Bama Nation want, because they just think they're just going to come in Tallahassee and just going to run over. But we'll get to it. We will get to that game. All right, so we got LSU and Clemson. Overall, they're both for Tigers, but I think LSU have that matchup overall 3-1 record, you know, including 2020. So, you know, that's pretty okay, right? TCU and North Carolina, just a good game. We really don't know. Let's talk about Georgia Tech and Colorado. Everybody know the issues that's going on with Deion Sanders. You know, he got Travis Hunter and his sons know their Shakur, which everybody talked about that quarterback controversy in the draft. But what Deion can bring back, and he had I don't want to call it distraction, but you know, he had some major issue with with stomach cancer and all, and just to see could he uh, make it a interesting season and come back and just kind of, just kind of talk about, not kind of talk, but just kind of motivate the players, and his coaching staff is gonna have to rally behind him, which he has a great coaching staff. So I'm really wishing Deion the best, but I don't see them like they were the last few seasons. They still got the buzz because it's Deion Sanders. He is the star athlete. He's the star coach. It's Deion Sanders. So those are pretty much the top matchup going into the season. Of course, there are a lot more. So let's just talk about the opening of Saturday, August 23rd, college football. Let's just kind of skim over those games also, which I think is a decent game, is Iowa State and Kansas State. That's going to be a pretty good game, I think. That's the opening game Saturday. That's the first game, 11 a.m. Let's just kind of run through the games. Idaho State and UNLV. UNLV made some buzz last year. They got a coach in their hand, offense coordinator. UNLV can be very dangerous, I think. And we'll get into predictions as we get on later in the week. So this is just the introduction. I'm just trying to just give everybody the college football slate for Saturday and the opening week of college football. All right, so we got Fresno State and Kansas. That's going to be Kansas Jayhawks. That's going to be a good one. Sam Houston and Western Kentucky. It's football, guys. We just happy to have it back. We're going to watch the game regardless, right? So It give us the opportunity to sit, drink some beer, and eat some food, and just kind of kill our time throughout that Saturday. So if you don't like the matchups, hey, I feel you. If you got a certain team you want to see, I feel it. But I'm just excited that college football is back. Sanford and Hawaii. That could be it's a game. All right, Thursday, August the 28th. This is where it kind of get long. So, and you got a lot of small schools playing. So Stony Brook and San Diego State, Boise State and South Florida, Ohio and Rutgers. Like I said, it's football, guys. if you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. East Carolina and NC State, Jacksonville State and UCF. We know what Jacksonville State did to Florida State. We know Jacksonville State is always a dangerous sleeper, has always been up and down. So UCF, you guys might want to watch out for that. But like I said, we're not really getting into prediction. We're just getting into introduction of the first week of college football. Well, yeah. So Delaware State and Delaware, St. Francis, UNL Monroe, Wyoming and Akron, Central Arkansas, Missouri, Elon and Duke, UT Martin, Oklahoma State, Buffalo and Minnesota, Stephen F. Austin and Houston, Alabama State and UAB. That's a good game, I think. We'll get into predictions, but that's interesting. I want to see that game in the same state, not too far from each other. HBCU, a mid-range, Power 5. That could be an interesting game. Nebraska, Cincinnati, Miami, Ohio, and Wisconsin. All right, so that's Thursday, guys. That's that Thursday, August the 28th, 2025. Oh, we getting there. We only got we got 28 days. We counting down now. All right, let's talk about Western Michigan and Michigan State, Kennesaw State and Wake Forest. This is the Friday, August the 29th. App State and Charlotte, Bethune-Cookman and Florida International, Western Illinois and Illinois, Wagner and Kansas, Auburn and Baylor, Georgia Tech and Colorado. Like I said, we talked about. We're gonna get into it. This is the first week, first show, introduction. If you got a game that you're interested, put it in the comments. Like and subscribe. Please share. Let's grow. I want to hear from the fans. This is a fans-based show, like I have always said, to give the fans the opportunity to support their college football team. UNLV and Sam Houston, Central Michigan, and San Jose State. Woo! We here. We getting there. Saturday, August the 30th. Yeah. So this is getting into that second week. Like I said, it's getting into that second week. We don't did the first week. We just getting into the second, which it all runs together. I mean, you got week 0, you got a little week 1, and you got the second week, which I think that's when the real kickoff of college football. Even all the games I name, I'm gonna watch as many as I can. I'm gonna support those teams. I'm gonna watch them because it's college football. But as you get in there, that second week, yeah, this is when it really goes down. Mississippi State and Southern Miss, Syracuse and Tennessee, Texas and Ohio State, Florida Atlantic and Maryland, Ball State and Purdue, Western Michigan and Tulane. Northwestern and Tulane. Western Michigan stuck on my mind from week 1. VMI. I guess that's Virginia. Maybe VMI. I'm not sure who that is. I have to look that up. And Navy, Toledo and Kentucky, Foreman and Boston College. So yeah. Robert Morris in West Virginia, Central Connecticut and Yukon, Old Dominion and Indiana. Eastern Kentucky and Louisville. Alabama and Florida State. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do a show, probably one show a week, talking about that game because it's been a lot of talk. Fans been talking. Quarterbacks been talking. The media is talking. That's a home and home. Coming to Tallahassee first. Yeah, we'll get into it. Marshall and Georgia. Nevada, Penn State. South Dakota, Iowa. Bucknell, Air Force. Temple, Massachusetts. Holy Cross, North Illinois. Montana State and Oregon. You know, Oregon got that Nike money. You see what they recruiting. Even got one of those kids from St. Paul's. Woo. Yeah, that money hit different. Yeah, NIL got everything shook up, but it's okay. It's still college football, and I'm going to watch it. Maine and Liberty. Alabama A&M, Arkansas. Chattanooga and Memphis. Illinois State and Oklahoma. Albany and Iowa. Coastal Carolina and Virginia. Woo! A lot of games. We here. 28 days when it start. 30 days for that second week. Well, all in the first week. I said second week, but it's all running together. Whew. Charleston Southern and Vanderbilt. Long Island University in Florida. Weber State and George Madison. We have a ton of college football. I mean, a ton of college football, which is awesome. I'm not complaining. Trust me, I'm not complaining. It's here. We love college football down south. Please like and subscribe. My name is Marquise Dupree. This is Doc Sports 2025 opening first show of introduction to college football for the 2025 season. So, like I said, please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please, please, please. I want to push this thing so big this year that everybody's fit about to pay attention. Yes, it's about to go down. I'm going to show you. Austin Peay, Middle Tennessee, North Alabama, West Kentucky, Southeast Missouri State and Arkansas State, Morgan State and South Alabama, Nickel and Troy, my alma mater, my school, LSU and Clemson, Missouri State and USC. USC have, we're going to talk about it, but they have a special running back from Pensacola, Florida. Y'all might want to research him. Wayman Jordan. Yeah, you might want to check him out. If you want something to do, look him up. It's going to be a big impact for USC. North Mexico, Michigan, Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Texas, Arkansas, Pine Bluff, and Texas Tech, Southeastern Louisiana and Louisiana Tech, UTEP and Utah State, Georgia State and Ole Miss, Portland State and BYU. BYU has some controversy with their quarterback, but hey, got to get through it. Rice and Louisiana, Eastern Michigan and Texas State, Lamar and North Texas, Auburn Christian and Tulsa, South Texas A&M and SMU, Bryan and New Mexico State, Georgia Southern, Fresno State, Iowa and Washington State, North Arizona and Arizona State, California and Oregon State, Hawaii and Arizona, Utah and UCLA. We're not done yet. We close. We close, guys. We are close. College football is here. It is here. Yeah. We've been waiting for it. It's here. Colorado State and Washington. Woo! That's the Saturday, August the 30th. We ain't done yet because we still got Sunday, August the 31st, which is Virginia Tech and South Carolina. And then we got Notre Dame and Miami. It's crazy. That's fun, guys. That is fun. And then to cap everything off for Monday, September the 1st, 2025, is TCU and North Carolina. Like I say, this is Marquise Dupree, Doc Sports. This is my show, which is a fan show. Please like and subscribe, share. I just went through the whole first week of college football from August the 28th to, and like I said, it runs together. We know we got that first week, but it just runs together. That's why it's a lot of game. From August the 28th to September the 1st. I just gave you the whole rundown. Look at the games, research your team, put it in my comments, like and subscribe, please share. Thank you so much for everybody who stuck by me, who supported me, who really is in tune with me and the show and what I'm trying to do. But what I need everybody to do now is just share it to everybody. Subscribe. Interact with the show. This is a true fan show. We don't talk a lot of stats. We talk about the build up to the game, and we talk about the results after the game. How you feel about your team. What do you think about your team? How are they moving? How you like your NIL additions about your team? How your coaches are dealing with everything. Let's speak about it. Let's talk about it. What I do is when you put your comments, at the bottom or in a link, or you send it to me, I address those comments. I might not get them all because sometimes there's just so many comments, and it's probably some negative comments that I really don't want to address. But I'm talking about, hey, what do you think about Colorado? How are they gonna transition throughout the year if you're a Colorado fan? Florida State, South Alabama, Troy, Alabama State, doesn't matter. It's college football. This is Doc Sports, Marquise Dupree. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. We're going to get into it. I got 2 more shows coming to you later on in the week. And we're here. Peace. Like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Love you guys.